everyone, Issa Collects here, and today I'll be showing you my finds at Jurassic Coast. So, this is a part of my find, because if I showed you the whole, it would cover up the whole studio, because we found ammonites, we found beef rock ammonites, we found this thing, and we'll focus them in videos later on. So then the one we're focusing on now is iron pyrite ammonites. So then if you are the 8 viewers that have watched the mineral collection, and according to the last time I checked, 108 viewers of the National Geographic Rocks, Gems and Minerals 1 to 19, well, you should know what iron pyrite is now. But everybody hasn't watched, not everybody had watched it yet. So I shall explain. Move this pen. So iron pyrite is iron, so I can never come out. Sulfate. Finally, I did it. So, and it's also known as fool's gold, which everybody that's been to Jurassic Coast or or is a mineralogist, or for some reason you've been to Jurassic Coast and you are a professional paleontologist, you should be familiar with this mineral now. So, unfortunately, this is not a Peruvian sample. This is a Jurassic Coast sample. So, this is one of the terriblest samples that is worth 1p. But you should be glad that I used this, because I could have used a worse one. Like, you couldn't even see the glimpse of gold. So then it's known as fool's gold because some guy found it and he thought it was gold, and then he went back to England and then oops, I kicked the camera again. And he thought it was gold, and it turned out he wasn't. So that's enough talking about fool's gold. Let's go start on the ammonites. So these things start from big, like this one. I found this one, small, and I also found this one. So all of these I have found except for this one, which has been found by UK Coin Hunter. It's a really big one. It would have been this big, or something like that. And one of the best quality ones, because this is a kind of a rusted away one, is this one. I found this just laying on the ground at Jurassic Coast near Lyme Regis, Chalmouth, which is a village in Dorset, UK. So then you've got the grooves and there. So if viewers that are like, what on earth is an ammonite? I shall explain. So ammonites have appeared on Earth in Cambrian times. So that means they're one of the oldest organisms. And did you know that this thing would have moved backwards? How? It would have, since it proves it pushes it this way, so then it's moving backwards. And inside one, I shall show you with a polished model, is these chambers, which is used for floating and sinking. And by the way, you've just saw another video, so please, we'll get onto that on another day. So I'm going to just show you the ones I found, and it's going to be kind of silent. You'll see it for a couple of minutes. So we start from biggest to smallest, or smallest to biggest? Yeah, let's start from biggest to smallest. So this is the one my dad found. This is one of the nicest preserved ones I found. And also the biggest. Nice one we have. And this is one of I found at Jurassic Coast. This one, had a really funny origin. So then there was this kid, and he was searching in this pit, and he found nothing. Then I found 3 belemnites. I lifted the rock and found it, and as soon as I looked, I found this. Amazing. And like Zach said, that's amazing. So, here's a tip for you for fossil hunting. Always have eyes. If you don't have eyes, you cannot do fossil hunting. Okay? Even if you're not blind, you can miss certain things. Like just staring down is not good enough for fossil hunting. You need to go hands and knees to find these. If you want, especially if you want these. I think that this one needs a bit of preparing, but I don't have the equipment. Oops. Just so you know, loads of those fossils, especially the half ones, have been found in the same area at Jurassic Coast. It's amazing. Oops, this one's being a bit naughty. Doesn't want to be shown on YouTube. Yeah. This is one of the more uglier specimens that needs to be cleaned. Should ask Chris Mod to do it. He's a famous paleontologist. This is one of the nicest, smaller ones I found. At least it's whole. And this is the same size but uglier. Very unattractive, this one. To me it looks like metal. Because there was a rubbish skip that eroded and caused debris. And this is the tiniest one. Yeah. And if you want to have another look, this is the iron pyrite ball I found. You can't really see, so bring this up, zoom out a bit. Yeah. So I forgot to tell you how fossilization works. So I'll quickly run through that. So then, once upon a time, there was an ammonite that died. Yes, it died. And then, over the years, it sank down to the seabed. Then, scavengers picked the flesh and then all the flesh that were uneaten rotted away. Then there were layers and layers and layers and layers and layers of mud, shale and sedimentary rocks cover it, pushing down under pressure, and then it forms into rock, then rose back into the surface to one lucky fossil hunter to find. Or it has to be moved by cliffs or the sea, and then this one probably went wee ow. Some could be like splutter splutter. So that's it for this video. Like, share, subscribe, and do all the other stuff, and see you in the next video. Bye.